Hello there, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Brian Robia. For all those who don't know me, it's a beautiful Thursday, and hoping that you're doing very well from wherever you are. I'm here again with yet another exciting video. So, if you're new here, you can just consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so that you'll always be notified whenever I upload another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some small amount of money per day using this bot. So basically, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be trading on up down and higher lowers. Actually, the contract type is lower, and I'm going to be using a stake of 300. Not going to be using any martingale factor because the stake of 300 is a huge stake. We can't afford to make even a single loss with the bot. So the strategy is not even to make a single loss with this bot. So that's the reason I am not using any form of martingale, because the stake already is so much huge. So, and I'm going to be having a core martingale level of 0 also, because we're not using any form of martingale, and the compound level of 5. So basically, what this means is that if we use a stake of 300, we make a profit of 10 in the first round, $10. The $10 will be added to my next stake. So instead of going back again in the stake of 300, it will go back to 310. If I make a profit of 20, it will be added to my next stake. Instead of using 310 as we used previously, it will use 330. So it will be adding like that for the next 5 times. After the 5 times are over, it will go back to the initial stake, go again for raise. It will be raising the stake again for the next 5 times again, then go back. To continue like that until you reach your target profit that you want. So, and I'm going to be using it uses 5 ticks, and I'm going to be using an offset barrier of plus 0.75. Plus 0.75. So basically, what the strategy I'm going to be using is that whenever you see the bottom going downwards with high tick like that, this is a high tick downward movement. So when it moves like that one also, when it moves down with the high tick, I'm going to be pausing the bot. When it moves down with the high tick, I'll pause the bot. But when it moves with low tick, I'll still continue trading. I still continue trading on the with the bot, because the low tick will not have that much of an impact. So when it moves down with the low tick, I'll pause the bot. So the bot right now is moving up, well, but as long as it is moving upwards, no problem, and or as long as it is moving downwards with low tick, no problem. The problem comes in when it moves down with high tick. So when you notice it moving down with high ticks, just pause and wait for things to cool down so that you can continue running when it is on an uptrend, or it's not moving down with high ticks. Low ticks will not affect it, but high tick will affect it. So as you can see here, so I had made some few runs. So let me just bring my chart to this other side. I had made some few runs here. As you can see, 19 wins, 0 losses. The aim is not to make even a single loss. So it has made $71.65. Initially, the bot was at $800 flat. As you can see, the $71.6 it has added here. So now the balance is $87.65 from the profit of $71.65. So that was only 19 runs. The aim is to run the bot without even making a single loss. So when I go downward here, when I move downward here, you'll see that I started the bot with a stake of 300. I made a profit of 3.73. The compound level kicked in. Yeah, so as you can see, it added the profit to the next trade. So instead of using the initial 300, it used the 303.73 plus the previous profit. After this run, I had to stop the bot because it was moving down with some huge spike. I had to stop it. After stopping it, it started with I came in later and started the same initial. I made a 3.73. It was added to the next step. I had to stop it again and then run it. After this first run, I had to stop it. So when you notice the graph moving downwards with huge spike, you have to stop it. So the at this point, I did not have to stop it because the market was moving. moving towards the upside here, and when it is moving towards the upside, no problem. So it started with a stake of 300. The 3.73 profit was added to the next stake. It made a profit of 3.77. It was added to the next stake. It made a profit of 3.83. It was added to the next stake. It made a profit of 3.87, which was added again to the next stake. It made a profit of 3.992. And you remember my compound level is 5. So when it reached 5, it made a profit of 300 here. It made a profit when it returned to the initial stake after 5 compound level. It returned to the initial stake, made a profit of 3.73, which was added to the next stake and made a profit of 3.78. I had to stop the bot. I had to stop the bot because the market was going down. So basically, that's how it has been trading until to this point. So I'm going to try and run the bot again and see if you are, because it is moving on towards the upside. I'm going to be making a run because the market is seem to be moving towards the right side. Let's try and make a run and hope you're not going to hit. So when it moves down with huge spike like that, you have to stop it. You have to stop the bot. So as you can see, this is the run I've just made right now. It has just made a profit of 3.73. I had to stop it because of this high tick towards the downside. So I'm waiting for things to cool down and see if I can make another run. I think they are, this is a high tick. I still have to wait. Another high tick. Another high tick. So when it moves down with those huge high ticks, you need to wait for things to cool down. Wait for things to cool down. That's a high tick. So that's a low tick, no problem. So I can try and run it again. Try and run it again. So when I notice a high tick, I'll stop the bot. Immediately I notice a high tick towards the downside, a high low tick towards the downside. Yeah, now we're moving upward, no problem. As long as we're going upward, no problem. When you notice a high tick towards the downside like that one, you need to stop the bot. That was a high tick, so I had to stop it. Had to stop the bot. So basically that's the strategy, and you need to wait for things to cool down. So if you need this bot, just consider texting me on my WhatsApp number. Click on the description box down below, you'll see my WhatsApp number. Just text me on my WhatsApp. I'll be able to give you this bot for only $40. I'm giving out this bot for only $40. So if you need the payment details, just text me on my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is in the description box down below. Text me on my WhatsApp. I'll give you the payment details. You pay $40. I'll send this bot to your email. So let's see how much I've added to the account. As you can see, now it is at 82.89. So that's how much it has added to the account. I've made several runs here, and that's basically the strategy to use with this bot. Whenever you see it making high ticks towards the downside, you stop the bot. So that is 22 runs with zero losses. So that's the strategy to use. Until next time, guys, let us meet in the next video. If you're new here, just consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so that you'll always be notified whenever I upload another video. So as you can see, this is a huge spike. When you notice something like this, when you're still running, you need to pause the bot. That's the strategy, and easier way to make money. So, and most of the time, if you want to remain profitable with this board, just continue trading when it is on an uptrend. When you notice it is on an uptrend, it is much safer. When it is moving on a downtrend, you will have to be noting how big the tick is. When it is moving down with small tick, it will not have an impact. The impact will come in when it is moving down with high tick. You need to put that into practice. And if you need the bot, just don't forget my number is down here. Click down here in the description box. You'll see my WhatsApp number. Text me on my WhatsApp. I'll give you the payment details, and then we conclude the process, and then I'll send the bot to your email. So have a nice day. We meet in the next video, guys. As usual, I normally wish you to trade green and not red. We meet in the next video.